He was born as Jorge Mario Bergoglio on a quiet Wednesday, December 17, 1936, in a humble neighborhood of Buenos Aires, Argentina. Yes, this is the same man the world now knows as Pope Francis. The son of Italian immigrants, he wasn't raised in luxury, but in simplicity and faith. As a child, he battled illness. His lungs were so weak that part of one had to be surgically removed. But even when breath was hard to find, he dreamed of serving others. He wasn't born into power or prestige. He found strength in silence, wisdom in books, and courage in his faith. As a young man, he once considered becoming a scientist. He even had a girlfriend, but something deeper kept calling him. A quiet, persistent voice that refused to be ignored. He answered that call. He entered the seminary, walked through years of solitude and sacrifice, and there, far from the noise of the world, he built a connection with God that would one day shake the walls of the Vatican. In 2013, against all odds, he became Pope Francis, the first from the Americas, the first Jesuit, and the first to choose the name Francis, inspired by the saint who lived for the poor. But even as Pope, he stayed grounded. He rode buses, carried his own bag, embraced the outcast, washed the feet of prisoners. He spoke boldly for refugees, for the planet, and for the rights of Palestine. He believed the church must be poor, and for the poor, and even as Parkinson's disease wore down his body, his voice remained strong, his heart full of light. Then came the final moment. Friday, March 28, 2025, at 10:45 p.m. in Vatican City. He took his last breath, his death caused by complications from Parkinson's. But make no mistake, we didn't just lose a pope, we lost a rare voice of truth, of tenderness, of fearless love, and yet his words still echo. Death is not the end. Real life begins after death. His passing reminds us, we all must go, but how we live before we go. That's what truly matters. Did we feed the hungry? Did we defend the voiceless? Did we love beyond our fears? Pope Francis taught us that faith isn't found in rituals, but in how we treat the weakest among us. He showed us that humility isn't weakness. It's strength in its most powerful form. And now, the torch he carried so bravely is in our hands. The world may have buried his body, but his message lives on. In those who dare to live it, it's our turn now to carry his light forward and remind the world that love, truth, and compassion never die.